we live with a human and we have observations today, his schedule, the entire system of his life. I've been watching him and I thought, we need to talk about this seriously, like adults, and I'm 3 now. So let's talk about the so-called workday, because that, my friend, is a whole separate show. So the meatbag, our word for him, sits down at the desk, opens the laptop, and for about 10 minutes, he just sits, doesn't type, doesn't read, just stares at the screen, and I'm right next to him, watching him watch the screen. I figured there must be something fascinating on there. So I climbed up to check. He's staring at the work chat, waiting for something. And then a call starts and he becomes a completely different person. 1 second, he's slumped over, half asleep, a total disaster. Next second, he throws something on over the top, sits up straight. The voice changes. He literally transforms. But underneath, the same boxers he slept in, bro. Business on top, boxers on the bottom. On top, a serious man with important matters, so I made a point of walking into frame several times. So his coworkers would know the truth about what goes on off camera. And every time he tries to get rid of me, whispers, "Biscuit, go away," waving his hand mid-sentence. The coworkers can see it, Ash. They can all see it. And he just pretends nothing is happening, keeps talking about his tasks. And me, on principle, I sit down, dead center of the frame, and I stare into the camera. And the best part, the second the call ends, he leans back in his chair and goes, "Phew, got some work done."
The call was 20 minutes.
He talked to some people for 20 minutes, but no, that's working. Now he's earned a cup of coffee and another 40 minutes on his phone, and then he says he's tired. Meanwhile, in that same stretch of time, I patrolled the entire apartment, jumped on top of the wardrobe, hunted a plastic bag, and slept in 3 separate locations, and you don't hear me complaining. Okay, here's another one. He does certain things purely because that's how it's done. Take birthdays. He has people in his phone he has never actually met. Well, he met them once, years ago. He has no memory of it. And to be fair, they don't remember him either. But the second the phone reminds him it's somebody's birthday, he types the exact same 2 words on their page, "Happy birthday." They write back, "Thank you." And neither of them has the faintest idea who the other one is anymore. But the tradition has been observed. Then there's New Year's Eve, the countdown, the ball drop. Every year he sits down, turns it on, and watches, even though I have never once seen him actually interested. Face like he's taking a mandatory exam, but he waits for that ball to drop all the way to midnight, then he exhales, and only then does he go to bed. I once tried standing directly in front of the screen. He gently moved me aside and kept watching. So to be clear, the tradition is more important than me. And then the toasts, they gather around the table, raise their glasses, and say, "To your health." I'm sitting right there on a chair, and I understand whatever is in those glasses has nothing to do with health. They look each other in the eye, say to good health, and drink the exact thing that gives them a headache in the morning. Tradition. And, it's the one area of his life where he is genuinely consistent. So the meatbag has a special mode. It's called New Life, starting Monday, when it boots up about once a month, sometimes more. If something happens, a bad day, some stress, he ate something he regrets, that's it. Decision made, Monday, everything changes. His face even changes. Serious, determined, like he's just made the single most important decision of his life. He sits down, picks up the phone, and starts researching workouts, diets, daily routines. Sometimes he writes it down. In a note, imagine that. I saw the list. Up at 6 a.m., gym, clean eating, read for 30 minutes. This is the schedule of an Olympic champion, not a man who was eating cold pizza over the sink at 1 a.m. But credit where it's due, on Monday, he actually does get up early. I wake up and he's already in the kitchen, bright-eyed, doing something productive. And I look at him and think, really? This time? The first day holds, sometimes even the second. And on day 3, we notice the first signs. He lingers in bed a little longer, then says, you know what? I'll skip today. I'll make it up tomorrow. And I look at this Olympic champion and think, Make up what exactly? Yeah. By Friday, the only thing left of the new life is a water bottle on the desk. He put it there Monday as a symbol of change.
Mm-hmm.
It is still sitting there. It is now room temperature. Sunday night, the cycle closes. He picks up the phone with that exact same face, and I already know new life next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuit, I did the math. In the entire time I've lived with him, he has started a new life roughly 40 times. That is more lives than I have. And in that same time, I grew up. I matured.
Mm-hmm.
I mastered 3 new sleeping spots, and I refined my food begging technique to perfection. While he kept starting new lives, I just lived mine.
Mm-hmm.
One life, but well. Let's talk about holidays. That's when the schedule is officially canceled, but doesn't actually go anywhere. It just gets weird. He starts in advance, sometimes a week out. On my day off, I'm going to sleep in, rest.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it with such conviction,
Mm-hmm.
like the day off is a spa retreat his doctor prescribed. And every time I listen and I think, we'll see. And here's what happens. On the day off, he gets up exactly 1 hour later. His conscience won't let him sleep any longer. I've worked that part out. And then he wanders around all day, slightly lost, no schedule, no tasks, no idea what to do with himself.
Mm-hmm.
I observe him like a fascinating natural phenomenon, room to room, into the kitchen, out of the kitchen, back into the kitchen, and I follow him purely for science. Then he remembers the tasks he's been putting off for 3 months and decides the day off is the perfect time. Organize the shelf, fix something, sort through his stuff, and then the universe sets the trap and he starts on the shelf, finds something old, starts going through it, finds old photos, sits down to look at them, photos in hand, me on his lap. He pets me and stares off into the past for 20 minutes. The shelf, sadly, was never organized. By evening, nothing on the list is done, however. Several episodes of a new show watched, everything in the house eaten.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, at least I rested. And he spent the entire day in chaos, 0 results, got a little sad over some photographs.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls that rest. Meanwhile, I slept in 4 different spots, hunted the curtains, and ate on schedule.
Mm.
So which of us actually rested? Open question. And now, vacation, this is the peak of everything we've discussed because he prepares for it like an expedition. 2 weeks out, he starts packing the suitcase, then unpacking it, then packing it again. I climbed inside the suitcase myself, figured maybe he takes me. He took me out and went right back to rearranging his socks. Wow. And the lists, Biscuit, he makes a list of what to pack, then a list of things to do before vacation, then a list of what to see and where to go once he's there. 3 separate lists. It took him an entire evening. He prepared for this vacation more thoroughly than any work project I have ever witnessed. And then he leaves and leaves us behind. On his way out, he lingers, looks at us for a long moment. All right, you two hang in there. And in his place, a new woman appears, a new servant. She comes once a day, pours the food, scoops the litter box, occasionally scratches behind an ear if the mood strikes. No unnecessary words, no unnecessary motion. Came, did the job, left. I respect that. And honestly, while he was gone, I slept wherever I wanted.
Yeah.
Nobody relocated me off the couch. Nobody burst into the room with a vacuum. Nobody stepped on me in the dark. No noise, no chaos. And they were the best days of my life. And I will not be telling him that. And from his vacation, he calls home, not to check if the apartment's okay, not to check anything. He calls to ask about us. The woman picks up, everything's fine, cats are alive. Sometimes she sends a photo. And he relaxes. Alive is his one and only criterion. Vacation may continue. He genuinely misses us. The creatures he relocates off the couch, the ones he steps on in the dark. He's got the ocean, the sun, everything's perfect, and he's calling to find out how his cats are doing. I would be touched, but I'll simply take it under advisement. He comes home, walks in, collapses onto the couch and says, it's so good to be home. And I look at him and I think, yeah, home was good right up until you got back. And there it is. We've broken down the meat bag and his schedule. The system is complex, contradictory, at times, frankly, absurd. But it's his system, and somehow it works for him. And he manages in his own way, not how we'd do it, but he manages. We'd do it simpler, more efficient, without all the alarms and the lists. If your human runs on a schedule like this, tell us in the comments which part is most him, New Life Starting Monday or the traditions. If you laughed, like the video. If you recognized you're human, subscribe. And if you recognized yourself well, that's your problem now. That's all for us. I'm Biscuit. That, for the record, was Ash. We live with a human, and we have observations